G'day, it's Kathy here from sunny Queensland in Australia. Today I want to show you how to make a little simple spacer out of a little drink bottle to take your hydrogen peroxide. Now hydrogen peroxide is best taken inhaled into your lungs because it tastes disgusting. I've tried it myself. So what I've devised here is a little way of taking it straight into your lungs without having to taste it on your tongue. So there's a guy on YouTube who shows you how to do it by just spraying it straight into your mouth from a little nasal spray. But I didn't like that way because it made the back of my tongue taste like hydrogen peroxide for many hours. So I actually got my little nasal sprays from eBay, and they cost about $1 each, 80 cents each, and I've got about 8 of them, so I can give them to my family and friends. So anyhow, what I've done is my husband's going to help me later. I drilled a hole in the bottom. I drilled a hole in the bottom there to take the nasal spray spout. So it goes straight in there like that. Okay, now because it creates a vacuum when you put it over your mouth, I put another hole there on the side. And that helps the spray to can't be pushed up into your mouth. So what happens is we put the spray in there, we put our mouth over the top of the thing, and you just push down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and as you breathe out. So you're breathing out first, then you like that. So I've just taken it, so I might do it.
Don't overdose.
So we don't overdose, because the thing is with doing hydrogen peroxide, you need to use 3% in this way. You use 3% food grade hydrogen peroxide. Now in Australia it's harder to find than what it is in America. In America obviously it's all over the place, but you do need to get the food strength 3%, and it will do a lot of good for you. Now it's oxygen into your lungs. So as soon as you've taken this into your lungs, you'll feel that feeling that you have when you've been on a bit of a run and you come home and you've got all that oxygen in your lungs, and it actually puts oxygen into your lungs, it goes into your bloodstream, and it gets rid of a lot of toxins out of your body. But because it does get rid of toxins out of your body, you need to do it slowly. You start slow, so one a day, then you work up in a couple of days, work up to 2 a day, and then work up to 3 a day. But it's best not to take it too close to bedtime because it can keep you awake, because it does waken you up. So I think 2 of these a day, 1 in the morning and then 1 in the afternoon, will be sufficient to keep you in good health. And that's what it's all about, is keeping you in good health so you don't get sick and have to get better later. Okay. So what we do, we prime it first, make sure it's working, and then we put it under here, and then we're going to do it 5 times, and that's coming up, out, and it's going to come straight into your lungs with your breathing in like that as you're breathing it in, and it goes straight into your lungs, and it doesn't even touch the sides. So it's a great way of doing it. You don't get any aftertaste, and it's simple. How simple is that? A little bottle. The other way you can do it, you can use a medicine, just a pill bottle would do. Just cut a hole in the bottom, one on the side, and take the lid off. It's that simple. But if you do it this way, you'll enjoy it instead of having to endure it. So we drill with a little drill 1 hole here, and 1 hole here. The bit has to be the size of this. So you have to pick a bit out that's going to be the size of the spout. This is not big enough. So that's what you do. You just get your husband's drill. He'll freak out. So you say, could you do this for me? And then he will get the right size drill, and he will drill a hole here, and he'll drill a hole there. And if you're lucky, he might even neaten it up because there's bits of plastic hanging off, and he'll even get his pocket knife and take the bits of plastic off. But it'll be nice and neat, and that'll last you for a long, long time. And you can make it for your friends and family and give it to them for Christmas.